Okay, hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. My name's Jamie, and if you're new here, you should stick around, subscribe, all that fancy YouTube stuff. This is Fuck It Friday, where I just play a video of my choosing, of what I want to do, what I want to show you guys, and it's my channel, and I do what I want. So, in today's video, I'm going to do a voiceover for the first time, so trust me, you're only going to be looking at this ugly mug for about 30 more seconds, and then you get to enjoy some cool footage of me shaving heads left and right. It's not that dramatic, okay, but I did shave some heads. One head. Also, it snowed here, so we don't get to go outside. So now we really are stuck in our house. I just want the snow to stop, guys. If you have snow where you live, please comment down below. Let me know you're trapped in your house too. It was sunny out for like 3 days, and we went outside every single day, and it was freaking amazing. And now we're back to being stuck in our house. Send help. Enjoy F It Friday. Subscribe, like, comment, all that cool jazz, and I will see you in a second with just my voice, not my face. And enjoy the video. Alright guys, so in this video we are going to be cutting Aston's hair. Obviously the salons are not considered essential at this time in my state, so we are resorting to mama cutting his hair. So right now I'm putting a towel over him and just getting his YouTube ready to keep him occupied. First thing I do is I part his hair down the center. That's just what I was told to do. It's just kind of how I've always done it. I do cut my husband's hair as well, so I do have a little bit of experience. I am not a professional by any means. I do not know what I am doing. Yeah, this is just how I was kind of taught. My aunt cut my hair growing up, so she taught me how to cut hair here and there a little bit. Also, it's just, I've always kind of been poor growing up, so I resorted to cutting my own hair. My camera died, so now we're at a new camera angle, which is actually better, but, you know, we work with what we got. I'm also using that Suave detangling spray, and I'm using a 1/2 inch right now and just cutting the back of the head and kind of sweeping up and out towards the top because I do not want to go all the way up right now. I'm just trying to get the back and get everything cleaned up as good as I can on a 2-year-old. Yeah, and I'm just working towards this cowlick now and trying to fray up as I go because I don't want to go super short up there because then it starts to get a little wonky and it becomes kind of crazy the next day. You don't really realize when you're shaving a little boy's head, they do move around a lot, and then the next day after they've had the hair, I actually end up having to go back and fix things because I realize I missed some spots here and there, but that's totally fine. He does so good, you guys. He sits here and just really lets me do it, and I'm such a proud mama because he does so good. I mean, look at him. Oh my gosh, look at his cute little face. I just can't stand it. So now I'm going to the top, and I'm going to scissor cut the top. I don't have the confidence to buzz cut the top correctly, and I just feel more confident with scissors, so that's just what I do. And I also had to learn that on my husband because the top of my husband's head has so many cowlicks that I have to shave, or I have to scissor cut the top of his head because shaving it just doesn't work. And yeah, here comes the terrifying part where I have to cut his bangs, and he wanted to watch YouTube and I had to try to distract him so that he would let me cut it. I do not recommend doing this on a kid if they're not going to hold still. It is absolutely terrifying, and yeah, it's the scariest part about cutting his hair because those scissors are sharp, so I try to take my time. I did cut his bangs up pretty high. I do fix them though, you guys. I promise they don't look like that forever. And now he's kind of getting infatuated with the camera, so I turned up his YouTube a little bit and try to get him focused back on what he's doing. But as we get going and getting close to finishing, he does start to get a little bit more squirmy and less interested in his YouTube and more interested in anything else but what I want him to be focusing on, and that's to be expected with a 2-year-old. Now I'm going through and I am just cutting downwards onto the hair, and I was taught that kind of makes it so it's not such a blunt line. And now I'm going back with, I think this is a 5/8, a shorter one, and I'm going to do his sides and fray up into there, and that kind of helps blend that bang line so it's not so blunt and crazy looking. And I'm so proud of him. Look at him, he's just sitting there holding so still, gosh. And then I go back and I double check everything, and I make sure everything's going to be the same height all the way through, and then I go and taper everything off as well. And I just kind of combing through, double checking, making sure everything is even and good to go. By no means is this a tutorial, you guys. I am not a professional, and I do not think that you should follow along and do this at all at home. I'm just showing you what I do because, you know, we're kind of resorting to not taking him in to get his hair cut right now because salons are not open, so I'm just doing it myself, and that's totally fine. He actually does better at home. He holds still and he focuses more. When we go to the salon, it's just almost too much. He has kind of an anxiety attack. He has everyone looking at him, and he gets really, really worked up, and he ends up crying and not holding still. And it's just because I think it's an unfamiliar person touching him and touching his hair. And my son is very sensitive. His hair, he does not like his hair combed. He does not like anything to be touched on it. You know, even if at one time I tried to put his hair up in a pony when it was really long, and he had a meltdown. So going into a salon is a little bit traumatic for him. Now I'm just going through and spraying detangler spray on it one more time, doing a last check to make sure everything's good. And I'm kind of a little OCD, and I just wanted to make sure everything was great because, you know, I got nothing but time, and, you know, he's holding still pretty good, but I'm starting to realize that it's not going to last much longer, so I finish it up here and try to style it and fix it up for him. And yeah, that was it. We cut his hair, and I think it looks pretty good. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I think he did a good job. He sat still, and we had a good time together. Just, it was, you know, his sissy was in bed, so we got to just spend some son and mommy time together. So we had a lot of fun, and he did so good. Here's some pictures I tried to get of the front here, and then the side. I had to put a car on his shoulder so that he would hold still. The back, and then the front again. Alright, so from here I'm just going to segue right into us playing outside. It was beautiful out the other day, so I got to take the kids out and they got to play and have a good time outside. Unfortunately now it is snowing, so I'm just so glad we got to go outside and play, and they ate some Lunchables, and we had such a good time. So there's just a few clips of us playing outside, and I do actually end up having a few clips where I talk here.
Mother of the year right here, giving my kids Oreos, goldfish, and chicken nuggets. Bye. Judge me all you want. I don't care. My kids are fed, healthy, and happy. Yeah, that's right. Karen. It's so nice out. We're in our t-shirts. He's reversing on me. It's a beautiful day out. I'm really, really, really happy and blessed that we have a nice big yard so we can come outside and play still. Super happy for that. Because let me tell you, these kids are cooped. Okay, they are cooped up.
Alright, and here's just a few more clips of the kids driving around in their little truck. They love this thing. They would literally spend all day in this truck if I let them, you guys. I mean, it was raining the other day, and Ace just cried and cried until I let him go out there, and he got soaked. Also, it's really big, so we actually all fit in it. I know I probably should not get in this thing. It probably shouldn't have that much weight on it, but you know, it's just a toy, and we have another one, so I cruise around with the kids right here, and they love it when I drive it, so we just have a good time. But I hope you guys enjoyed these little clips of us outside. We had a lot of fun, and I just really hope the snow goes away soon, because I am over it. So over it, you guys. Alright, well, I have an outro here, so I will see you guys in a minute. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay, what'd you think? Pretty cool, right? Brad Mondo could never. Am I right? I think so. I think he'd be proud. I am not a hairstylist. I'm not. But I think I did a pretty good job. So if you guys liked that video, if you guys had a good time just seeing nice weather and, you know, me shaving heads and stuff like that, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do every Friday, but it's going to be along the lines of like vlogging and, you know, my life and stuff like that. So that kind of gives you an idea of what Fridays are going to be on this channel. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It's free. Woohoo! Free thumbs up! Just click it! And if you like me and I'm a weirdo and you're a weirdo too, then you should subscribe for sure. And comment down below. Let me know how you guys are doing in this quarantine and these like the crazy days going on. You know, let me know how you're doing. I always talk to everybody. I always answer all the comments. So comment. Let me know what's going on. I'd love to hear from you. Anyways, I'm gonna go. You guys have a beautiful, amazing, great weekend. And I love you guys so very much. And I will see you on the next one. Mwah.